Hello, and welcome to the Visionless Science YouTube channel, the channel where you get to see all the things I can't. So today I figured I'd do a product review on the Axminster 100mm extraction kit. I've got some of the pieces out on the table here. I didn't feel like taking the whole thing apart. If you want to see what I did, look in the previous video. But you will get a number of each of these in the kit. I figured in this one I'd do a general overview of each of the components you actually get. To start off with then, we're going to go with the cuffs. So you get a number of these with the kit. So these, unlike normal household ventilation, these go over the actual piping, and you want to try and get everything to meet in the middle. Well, you literally can't use the kit or any accessories without these, so they're quite important. It's plastic. What else can I say about it? Here's the ducting then itself. So these are 1 meter ducts. They're obviously clear and see-through, so you can actually see any build-up in it. Doesn't help me. I'm trying. I still can't see through the damn thing. So, yep. One thing some people have been concerned about is cutting these down to size. I haven't had a problem with it. Generally speaking, the concern was if it cracks and splinters out. Just take it easy with the chop saw or bandsaw, depending on what you've got, and make sure afterwards to clean your blades, because this does tend to melt and cut the blades. But other than that, it's not really much else to say on these. They're quite strong. Obviously, they'll take any amount of vacuum if you accidentally leave all the gates closed, so nothing to worry about there. Next boring item then, the brackets. So not actually a big fan of these. They actually seem a little bit weak. Other brackets I've had from other things tend to have the circle half form at the bottom as well to help keep the pipe in place. As that doesn't have it here, the pipe can tend to wobble about a bit, which can be a bit of a pain. The screws that come with these are absolutely awful. The heads are way too soft, so I recommend using your own screws and being careful not to split them when you tighten up. So yeah, not the best these, if I'm honest. You might want to try and look at other brackets if you move your ducting a lot. Here we have the 45-degree joint then. So apparently these are black. The only actual clear thing in the whole system apparently is the actual the long ducting itself. Everything else is black, which I think it should be, all parts of it should be clear if you're going to do it, just in case there's actual build-ups, because where these are, could be you could have big bits blocking it and you might not notice it. So that's one thing to take note of. Thing about these is, these are, I did notice a few reviews complaining about the joins. They're actually quite loose when going into the piping. So if I get the cuff, so you've got to use the cuffs on them. They rattle around a lot. So as you can see there, so I've got some duct tape on just to tighten it up. So again, you'll need your friend duct tape to help get it on and keep it all tight. Otherwise, you'll get a lot of air leakage from them. So just something to remember. So I've got the 90-degree angle here now then. So it's the same as the 45 in regards to it's not clear, it's black, and has the same problem with the cuffs being quite loose on it. I've actually got one on this with the tape on. Unfortunately, the duct tape's done too good a job and I can't get it off, so you can't see the proper size, but these do take up a large area. That's because they've got quite a long bend on them to help with the airflow, because if it's a sudden 90, it causes a lot of restrictions and more likely to get blockages in here. So yeah, that's that. Here's the Y splitter then. So unlike the angle pieces, you don't need duct tape on this. It's quite tight on the corners, on the connector bits. So for example, I can't get these off, hence why they're stuck on it now. So yeah, you got a good seal on there. The Ys are a lot better than Ts, as you get a more steady, gradual change of airflow than the sudden with a T. These are generally good for if you want to have different machines at different points. However, again, it would be really handy if these were clear, because obviously you've got different machines, so this one might be shut off and that one stay on. The bottom part here might be collecting with dust that's been dropping down from the top one. So I've had a few times where I've opened this and suddenly got a load of dust fall on me. So just something to think about. But again, these are not just for if you're splitting off to different machines, could we go to different points in your workshop. So yeah. Here we have the blast gate that comes with the kit. I know how many you get with this one. You get 3 of these. These blast gates, Axminster, don't actually sell separately, which was a bit frustrating. They sell a different type, which are a giant pain in the butt. But, these ones are quite good, as so the front there, that one is quite loose on the cuffs, but the backside here is a cuff itself, so that can go direct onto something. So again, it saves a bit of money if you need to buy them, or just general lessens the length that this needs to go. Problems with these, however, are the rim, which actually holds, this is 2 different plates with the slide in between them. It does tend to pull apart quite easily, so any force will just pop this off, which is a bit frustrating. And also, it does tend to clog up on the gate parts here, down here, does tend to clog up a bit. So we need to get in a couple of pins or something just to try and clear it out, because otherwise the gate doesn't fully close. And on some of them, if this gets a little bit loose, I just put a bit of tape just on there, just to hold it in tight, because I tend to leave them down. So if I want this one closed, it doesn't just open itself during use. So now I've gone over all the individual pieces. A thing to take note of, as I said about how tight things can be putting together. For example, I forgot to mention the actual ducting itself fits very snugly into the cuffs. So when it comes to taking it apart for maintenance purposes, so if you see my system I've got along here, it's a nightmare to actually take it apart if there's ever any blockages, because it just feels like I'm going to be breaking things. And I literally have to take it all off in one go and then lift it back on. Otherwise I start ripping off the cuffs, not the cuffs, the brackets on the walls, for example. So if your system's prone to clogging, you've got to take this into consideration. Make sure you've got it easy to disassemble. Right, so thank you for watching the video. Hopefully you liked it. Don't forget to check out the website, visionlessdesigns.com, where you'll find all my products to help support the channel, as well as links to all my social media and Etsy store. Links are also in the description below, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much, see you in future videos.